Hi everybody, welcome to a new series of tutorials on Borderlands Granular. Borderlands Granular is an interesting application which uses granular synths techniques to actually explore or let you explore sounds deeper. It's not an AUV-free app, as you would expect nowadays, but I actually think it still has a place in the iOS music environment or community, because it's actually quite unique in terms of what you can do, and actually it looks fantastic also from a graphic perspective. So before I start, I have a number of codes to give away. So just as usual, check the video description for the rules on how to apply, and also check the comment section to see if the competition is still running or if indeed winners have been announced. So I have loaded Borderlands at the moment via AUM, so using interrupt audio, so that in that way I can also apply a reverb effect. In this case I'm using a Bliss reverb, which always does the job. So as you can see, the interface is quite simple. When you open it, it's quite empty, but you can get pretty busy very quickly. So you have option here on the menu, which allows you, for example, to change bits per minute, enable on and off sound. You can go into the parameters of the application, or load, for example, some internal scenes, which which contains what you recorded in terms of waveforms. And the way it works is you actually can let me open this example which I already created. You can import down here. You can import from audio share or record through your microphone or additional device waveform, which you have then placed on the screen. And as you can see, you can click and hold and move them. You can use your gesture also to rotate them, zoom in and out. And once you have done that, you can double click anywhere and you create what is called a cloud of grains, and you can see all the grains which are produced in the middle of the cloud. And as you move that cloud over a waveform, you hear the sound when the grains are actually rendered. So in this case, I loaded a waveform of some scary wolf as nature effect, and I've loaded other waveforms here on the left hand side to reproduce some nature scene, if you like. So if you double click on the that cloud, you can see a lot of other options locally. So for example, you can decide the stereo width, the volume, the vibration amount, the pitch, the probability, the overlapping of grains, the number of voices as well. So you can decrease the number of grains, the duration of each one. And as that is open, you have additional option on the top menu. For example, you can have a DSR option, you can synchronize to tempo, etc., etc., which you will see in some of the next videos. For the purpose of this introduction, I'd like to really show you, give an example what you can achieve. So I'm going to position a few more cloud of grains on top of these waveforms and see what we can create. So just have a look at the videos, and then I will show you how you can also record animation as well, which is really nice. So let's try. So as you can see, I have positioned a number of clouds on the screens on on top of each waveforms, and as the grains are rendered, you have sound which is produced from those waveforms. As I mentioned, you can still move the waveforms, you can move the cloud grains, you can zoom in and out, you can rotate, so there is lots you can do. But additionally, you can also record animation. So let me give you a quick example. So you click on record here, and you just move your cloud grains like so, and then you click again on the recording, and you can see that that is moving. And you can do the same on the others. Oops. So let's click on the recording again. Okay, like so, and you can see that the movement are recorded. So let's unmute to hear the sound. And of course you can continue like that and create your unique sound and explore sounds further. And there are some examples that comes with the application which are really nice. You can find some Borderlands example here, which you can browse, okay? But you can also browse some artist scenes which are quite nice. So let's try some of those. And of course, if you decrease the number of voices to 1, you can also get something more precise in terms of playing. But I would say if that is what you are looking for, you probably use a traditional DAW. I think this app is more for sound exploration, so it doesn't have to be exact bit, etc., or bits to temp, or sounds played to tempo, etc. I think it's more for sound experimentation, so I wouldn't use it just a traditional DAW. So let's load a couple of other examples. And as you can see here, where the waveform itself is moving, so you can record animation on that as well. So hopefully this has given you enough an introduction of what the Borderlands Granular app can do. I know there is more planned for this app. Hopefully it will become also an AUV3 compliant app, although I think speaking to the developer, the concerns there is the usability on the screen. I think there is something planned for the iPhone, so let's see what happens next. But in the meantime, see you at the next video. Bye.